It's interesting, right? How this fight's been going. He said knockdowns, traded first 2 rounds,
Yep.
right? One apiece. Last 2 rounds dominant, and yet Ortiz is only up by a couple points. It's a discussion that isn't discussed enough, but it's a 10-point system. Is that fair? Because normally it could be you win by a little or win by a lot, and mostly 10-9.
Yeah,
That's not really the story of the fight, right?
Exactly. Yeah. What with this system that we've kind of devised, it does go some way to helping in terms of like clarifying what you're seeing, how wide a round was, and then with the reason. But that doesn't ultimately fix the actual score, which is what determines the result. I think
if you use a slider, like Baz did not use the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I think the slider actually dictates best how the fight goes.
Mm-hmm.
It essentially is the same as a 10-9 system, but just using more of the actual numbers that you're given, rather than just saying, oh, they can only go down to 9 or only 8 if there's a knockdown. It just gives you that more leeway, doesn't it? But I think it does reflect a lot more fairly. But then I remember on a live stream, I think possibly the last one, you mentioned about people might then sway more towards those bigger punches where they get knockdowns, and then it goes more in their favor, maybe too much potentially, because then like someone that doesn't have that power to get out knockdowns, they're never going to get those wider score margins unless like they do some defensive masterclass and winning that way, where their opponent doesn't land a thing on them. So you see where I'm coming from there. It does favour like the power punchers that might get knockdowns or hurt people, rather than the pure boxers of displaying skills.
No, beautifully said. No, most definitely.